There are many kinds of e-bikes, including electric motorbike for off-roading, cargo e-bikes for cargo transport, and urban electric commuter bike. The e-bike we are going to introduce, the HIMIWAY A7 Pro, is also a commuter e-bike, but it's different from others in this category because it can go off-roading and carry cargo as well. So let me correct the name for it. I think it should be a 3-in-1 e-bike for off-road, cargo, and daily commute. HIMIWAY surprised us when we unboxed the A7 Pro. We've never seen any e-bike packed so neat and pretty. With a customized thick foam wrapped all around the bike, it's easy to see that it's definitely a high-end e-bike. The installation process was simple. Just install the front wheel, handlebar, mudguard, headlight, and pedals, and you're good to go. Even if it is your first time assembling an e-bike, you should be able to do it in under an hour. Just by looking at the design, you should know that it's not a regular e-bike. There isn't a crossbar on the frame, but the bike is reinforced at the bottom here, which means the frame is still very strong. The frame pedals and kickstand are all made of aluminum. The whole bike weighs 77 pounds, but it claims to be able to carry a load of 300 pounds, which is equivalent to carrying 2 of my body weight. It shows that HIMIWAY is very confident in the overall capability of the A7 Pro. As you may have noticed, other than the front suspension, there's also a suspension under the seat. Together with the mobile frame, this makes up the excellent shock system of the A7 Pro. HIMIWAY calls it 4-bar linkage suspension. Seeing it in person, I do believe it can go off-roading. Like the one in front of it, it is also an air suspension, so you can address the strength. 28-inch tires combined with a better suspension system will allow the A7 Pro to go through various situations in the city. I would say you will definitely have a better riding experience than most commuter e-bikes. I don't know if you guys have ridden your friends' bikes or not, but it's a pain in the butt that you need to address the height of the saddle every time. On this bike, addressing the saddle is the easiest among all the bikes we've tested. It's like an office chair, just pull the handle and it automatically rises up. And there's an ABS wheel lock, so you don't need to buy another lock, saving money and space. Good design. Like I said at the beginning, the A7 Pro is cargo ready, so this MIK rack is the key. You can buy some MIK accessories according to your specific usage. As long as it's not particularly heavy, it can transport anything. Thoughtfully, there's also a strap included. It is for free, by the way. This rear rack can also be used as a brake light. It will light up when you brake. Now let's look at the handlebars. Like many high-end e-bikes, the entire handlebar is adjustable in angle and height. On the right side of the handlebar, here we have an old friend, the Shimano hydraulic disc brake levers with motor cutoff. There's also the Alivio 9-speed trigger shifter, also from Shimano, a thumb throttle, and a bell. There's a control panel on the left side of the handle and then a screen in the center. I really like this screen because it is a built-in screen. It's less prone to damage than the external screen. After all, you can be sure you will never drop your bike. The screen shows some basic info, pretty much the same as any other e-bike. What's fun is that you can make some customizations to the bike, such as this password setting. After setting the password, you need to enter it every time you start the bike. There's also an advanced setting. With a certain password, you can unlock the speed limit up to 45 km per hour for pedal assist riding. However, the top speed in throttle mode only achieves 32 km per hour, and there's no way to make it higher. The A7 Pro comes with a 500-watt M100 mid-drive motor, one of the most powerful in the commuter e-bike range. Of course, there's also a torque sensor in this area which can detect the pressure from pedaling to change the output power of the motor. Compared to the cadence sensor, the torque sensor has the advantage of being more responsive and smoother in power output. Even if the bike is in idle, a light press of the pedal will start the motor right away. As I just said, the top speed of the throttle-only mode is 20 miles per hour, which is 32 kilometers per hour. The top speed of the pedal assist mode is above 25 miles per hour. The upper limit depends on your feet. I can actually ride that fast most of the time in the city though, and I think battery life is more important for this kind of e-bike. It has a battery hidden in the frame, 720 watt-hour capacity with the BMS from Samsung or LG. HIMIWAY claims that the A7 Pro has a maximum range of 50 miles or about 80 kilometers. As you know, the real range of an e-bike is usually a bit shorter than advertised, but even if you can get only 80% out of it, it still has a longer range than many e-bikes. Plus, the overall riding experience is more important, I think. I don't live far from the office, and a full charge can support at least half a month on a 3 kilometers commute twice a day. Combined with a very powerful shock system, the A7 Pro is the best commuter e-bike I've ever used. So HIMIWAY A7 Pro is definitely the best e-bike we've ever tested. I'm not kidding, it really deserved to be called perfect. There are a lot of details in the design that are very pleasing to our eyes, and it comes with a full suspension, powerful motor, long range, off-road capability, and also can carry cargos. An e-bike of this quality used to cost maybe $3,500. Now this A7 Pro is just under $2,400. As long as you can afford it, it's sure to be the best option at this price point. If you're interested in this e-bike, check out the link down below. And we're from Gizmochina. We'll see you next time.